Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am the truest dude, and together we are the truest crew. Woo! Man, man, man. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? This is what happens when rappers try to battle MCs. The Aubrey fan base is in a complete panic. They're in panic mode. Y'all can't fire Drake. Do you hear us? Do y'all hear us? Y'all can't do Drake like this. Boy, Drake has officially bowed out of the beef with him and Kendrick Lamar. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Let's get into this. So, Drake drops a new joint earlier today called The Heart Part 6. And to be honest, this is more of an attempt, in my opinion, to justify all of his weirdo behavior, right? So, without further ado, man, we're going to get into these lyrics, you know what I'm saying? The boy saying some things that I find highly suspect, things that, of course, his fan base is going to try to justify, but we ain't going to let y'all do that. We ain't going to let y'all get away with that bullshit. Drake has gotten the pass for far too long, and now the real heads are here, the people who actually represent the culture. We're here to hold Aubrey accountable, which is something y'all refuse to do. But that's okay, though. That's why we're here. It's all right. It's all right. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into this.
Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the
allegations of being a rat? No paperwork. Huh? That's what Drake is saying? There's no paperwork? Look, man. It's all kinds of rats out here that ain't got no paperwork on them. Mainly because they asses is on the run. Yeah. Let's get into it.
The paperwork of the cabinet is filed in. 1090 Jake would have took all the walls down. The streets would have had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you get in your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he take.
Plotted for a week and fed you the information. Information on what exactly, Aubrey? Information on being a pedo? Excuse me? Say what? Who the hell spreads false information that makes them look like a pedophile? I don't get it. Why would you do that? I would never want nobody to look at me like that. I wouldn't dare put something like that out there about myself, especially if I know it ain't true. Is that supposed to be strategic? Drake fan base, was he being strategic right there? I can't tell. That's a new one to me. That's a new one to me.
Giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty you not concerned with investigation. Instead you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing thinking this is my expiration.
That's because it is. It is your expiration. This shit is over. It's a wrap. And it's funny because Kendrick Lamar never mentioned any of this no, that's wrong. I said that wrong. Drake never mentioned feeding his camp any type of false information in Family Matters. If we go back and listen to Family Matters, which I've already done several times, just to confirm, Drake never mentions anything about feeding Kendrick Lamar's camp false information or leaking false information. But now you claiming that. You didn't claim that in Family Matters, but you're claiming that in this shit. this bullshit. See, your fan base, Aubrey's fan base, you guys would fall for this. You will let him get away with that. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to let Aubrey get away with that. We're going to hold him accountable. And we want y'all to have a front row seat to that. The culture wants y'all to have a front row seat to that. All the Drake fanboys and fangirls, y'all can sit over here. Sit on off to the side. We got this covered. It's all right. We're going to get you right today. All this weirdo behavior is getting exposed. You see what I'm saying? Whatever he claims that Kendrick Lamar needs to come with receipts with, the proof is in the pudding. We've already come with the proof. Matter of fact, let me show you something real quick here. Let me play this for you. Let's see. Let's cue that up. We don't have to speculate when it comes to Drake. See, that's all you can do when it comes to K-Dot. All you can do is speculate with the things that he's saying about K-Dot. All we can do is speculate, but we don't have to speculate when it comes to Aubrey though. We don't have to speculate. Let's listen to what this young lady right here had to say. Millie Bobby Brown, the star of Stranger Things. This is an interview with her on the red carpet event when she was 14 years old. Can you tell me why a 30-plus-year-old man is texting a 14-year-old child?
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
What advice does he give you?
Yeah,
what does he say?
About boys, he helps me.
Texting 14-year-old girls about boys.
You know, that stays in the text messages.
What about?
Wow. Now, what reason would a 30-plus-year-old man have to be texting a 14-year-old girl unless she's your daughter? Drake fan base, can you explain that to me? I need your help in understanding that. Unless she's your daughter, why would a 30-plus-year-old man be texting a 14-year-old child? I don't get that. I don't get that. Let's keep going.
Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not
still dissing his baby mama? This is between you and K-Dot.
Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected.
Hold on, wait a minute. You expected? It's the Epstein comparison for me. You see what I'm saying? Now I can't let this shit ride. See, you want to talk about Kenny's baby mama? No. Never mind all that. Let's talk about this whole Epstein thing. Let's talk about this whole Epstein comparison. What are you doing that would make somebody look at you and say, this nigga reminds me of Jeffrey Epstein? You see what I'm saying? What is that? And why does Aubrey seem so comfortable with that? That's what we should be talking about. Not speculation between K-Dot's baby mama and somebody in his camp. Hey, man, that shit happens all the time. That shit happens all the time. And Drake knows that happens all the time because Drake smashed one of Wayne's little girl. One of Wayne's homegirls. Well, not homegirls, but one of his girls that he was messing with. So talk about that, Drake. Talk about how you smashed your man's girl when he was locked up. The man that put you on, remember? The man that gave you an opportunity. That's how you repay him? By sleeping with his girl? That's how you know pussy runs the world for niggas who are weak. When they say P runs the world, yeah, it does. For niggas who are weak, yeah. And that's what Drake is. He's a weak ass nigga who can't say no to any female, no matter who it is. It is what it is.
TikTok videos,
Let's keep going.
And dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one.
Yo, mama came over and what, nigga? So now you bringing your moms into this shit, right? This is some lame ass, soft ass shit. Yo, mama, who does Drake think he is? Does he think he's LL Cool J? He acting like he think he's Todd Smith. The two of you are like are light years apart. LL Cool J and Drake are light years apart. Cool J's grandmama told him to knock their asses out. When he went to his grandma, say, Grandma, you know, it feels like everybody's against me. Feels like everybody's against me. Nobody's on my side. I don't understand. Cool J said his grandma looked at him and told him, baby, just knock him out. Just knock him out. Drake, on the other hand, his mama didn't say that to him. His mama made him sit on her lap while she read him his favorite bedtime goddamn story. That's what Drake's mama did to him. The boy is soft. The boy is soft. And we, the culture, are going to hold him accountable. Fan base. Yep. Let's keep going.
You say you got molested. Oh, fuck me. I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confession.
I was depressed as soon as the beat dropped. For this shit. Somebody get me an ice house, please. 32 ounce, please. Jesus Christ.
It's when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with. It's so excessive. They acting.
So K-Dot is obsessed with pedo rap, but you're the one texting 14-year-old girls at 30 plus years old. Make it make sense, Aubrey. Somebody from Aubrey's fan base, make that make sense to me.
Like it's so aggressive, but you just never know affection. I don't want to dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing.
Don't want to diss him no more. This shit's got you second guessing? Nigga, you should have been second guessing this whack ass song before you released it. That's what you should have been doing. You should have thought to yourself, you know what? It might not be a good idea to put this out because it's only going to make me look worse. Does Drake not have anybody in his camp that cares about him at all? Do this nigga really not have any friends or family that care about him and his image and the things he says and does and how it makes him look to the public? Just surrounded by a bunch of yes men, weak ass niggas that's only around him for what they feel he can do for him. Anybody that's a real one in his camp would have told him not to put this shit out. This makes him look worse. It's almost as if he's trying to defend himself. You supposed to be dissing this nigga, but you trying to defend yourself and justify some shit that really K-Dot never mentioned. I don't know, man. Y'all tell me.
Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for
Why does someone like Drake have to release a song saying that he's never been with anybody underage? Why does he have to do that? I mean, shouldn't that be something that goes without saying? You would think so, right? You would think so. You know. Let's keep going.
clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. See, with money comes power, right? Power, influence, and protection from certain things. You see? It's a lot of people out here that's doing a lot of dirty shit And because they have money, power, and fame, they're protected. Let's keep going.
Just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about greed and resentment.
Here we go again.
The sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list.
Drake is not a name you would see on the offender list. You know what? He's right. He's right. Drake isn't a name you would see on the offenders list. But Aubrey is. Aubrey is a name you would see on the offenders list. Thought we weren't going to catch that? Come on, Drake. You're not dealing with rookies. Your fan base would have let that slide. But we're not going to let that slide. We know better. Drake is your stage name. Aubrey is your government name. Come on, man.
He does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never looked twice at no teenager.
Again, why is he mentioning Millie Bobby Brown? Kendrick never mentioned her. As a matter of fact, he never mentioned her or Epstein. Not one time. So if Kendrick never mentioned either of these people, why would he? And what did he mean when he said, I've never looked twice at no teenager? So if you never looked a second time, does that mean that you've at least looked once before? You probably didn't look twice, but you looked at least once, right? And you kind of had the thought, like, damn, she young, but So it ain't crossed your mind twice, but it did cross your mind at least once. Okay. Another weirdo type act that Drake's fan base would have given him a pass on. They would have heard that, and it would have just went one in one ear and out the other, and they would have just glossed right over. But we're not going to let you do that. We're not going to let you get away with that, Aubrey. We're here to call that out. That's weirdo behavior, Aubrey. We're not going to allow that.
Fucking hitmaker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit, you about to need.
Did my man say stop buying views and comments? Talk about the pot calling the kettle. As if he and Act don't do that bullshit. That lame shit. And speaking of academics, where is he? Why is he so silent? Why hasn't he shown up to defend his GOAT? Remember in the other video just a few days ago? This is my GOAT. This is my GOAT. We're not surprised to hear you say that, Act. We're not surprised to hear you say that Drake is your GOAT. Because you and Drake are cut from the same goddamn cloth. Two lame-ass niggas. Birds of a feather flock together. So we're not surprised to hear you say that. You see yourself more in Drake than you do Kendrick. Just like the rest of his fan base. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know. Where is academics, man? Where is Wackademics at? This is his GOAT. Why ain't he here to defend his GOAT? Let's keep going.
For later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater and feed your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the Savior. Said if they deleted his music and your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand what.
Now, we got the receipts on Drake. But where are the receipts on Kenny? Woman beater it is. All this, that, and the third. Him being an abuser. Where are the receipts at, Drake? See, you're asking Kenny for paperwork for the things that he's saying about you. But we got it. We got the receipts on you, homeboy. Where are the receipts on K Dot? I need to see that. Aubrey fan base. Y'all can't find nothing on K Dot? This is your opportunity to rescue your king. To come to his aid. He needs you right now. The boy is dying. This is bad. This is absolute hot garbage. You don't know. Let's see. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Here we go right here. It says, I don't know why these people praise you. You don't know? You don't know why they praise Kendrick? Didn't I tell you, Aubrey? And all your fans, see, your fans respect you, but the culture respects Kendrick. And who is the culture? We are the culture. See? We are the culture, Drake. And you can never be a part of the culture because you bring nothing to the culture. You're soft. You're lame. You have no substance. You have no cadence. Same robotic voice in every song. Same boring ass predictable flow. No creativity. And you thought you were going to come out on top against somebody like Kendrick Lamar? This is what happens when rappers try to battle MCs. I keep trying to tell y'all, but you don't want to listen. Drake fan base, there's a difference. There's levels to this. MCs can be rappers. Rappers can never be MCs. Keep trying to tell y'all that. You don't want to listen.
Need some paper, album dropping soon. No wonder you turn a cloud chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see it when I see it like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working.
Good to get out and get the pen working. See, here you go again. Here you go again, speaking in codes, Drake. We're not gonna let you get. Well, we caught that. Good to let the pen work. See, by get the pen working, what he means is he means the pen that he gave to his ghostwriters, so that they can share the one pen that he gave them, so they can use when they're writing his rhymes for him. That's what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? But we caught that too. Yeah. Now
I'd be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but...
So now he's crying and complaining.
Definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though, like...
Where are the bars, Aubrey?
10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you want to drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling that.
What? Some shit he could dance to? What?
I know some whole other bullshit, but...
Talking about?
You know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you. Bring you back to the game, like, you know.
So you gonna take credit for baiting a man into whooping your ass and forcing you to tap out? Is that what I just heard him say? Aubrey fanbase, did Drake just take credit for Kitty whooping his ass? Is that what Drake just did? This is your king? Oh.
But just let me know when we get into the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
That it? That's it. That's pretty much it. Oh man. I sincerely hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope y'all got a laugh out of that as much as I did. I hope y'all got as big a laugh out of that as I did. I hope you guys were as entertained by that bullshit as I was. You know what I'm saying? Look, listen. All you Aubrey fans out there, man, listen and listen well. Okay? Let me give y'all a fair warning. Kendrick Lamar's job is done. You see what I'm saying? His job is done. He's got nothing else left to prove. He's got nothing else he needs to do. His mission has been accomplished. See? His mission is complete now. Now it's our turn. Because believe you me, the war with Kenny may be over, but now Drake has to fight a new war. He's got a new war on his hands. You know who Drake is about to go to war with next? The culture. The culture. And we, the culture, have had the opportunity to see Drake in his true form. And now that we have, ain't no turning back, man. Ain't no turning back. Ain't no undoing this shit, man. See, his true colors have been revealed. And when a person shows you who they are, you believe them. Why are you taking an 18-year-old girl to Turks and Caicos? Why? Can you explain that? Can anybody in Aubrey's camp explain that? How about you, Drake fan base? Why is this man taking an 18-year-old girl to Turks and Caicos? Oh, come on, Chuz, dude. Here you go again hating. Here you go again hating on Drizzy. They just friends, man. That's all that is. They just friends. Let's play devil's advocate for a minute. Let's play devil's advocate for a minute. Let's say Drake and that young girl are just friends. So you mean to tell me that you will let a 37-year-old man take your 18-year-old child out of the country? If Drake came knocking on your door talking about he's here to pick your 18-year-old daughter up, to take her to Turks and Caicos or anywhere else for that matter, you'd be cool with that? Shit. The fuck you say? You best be crazy out of here. See, my thing is this. He didn't address anything K. Dot accused him of. Your man's been involved in trafficking, supposedly, allegedly. Your man's been, you know, pedos on your payroll, allegedly. Your terrible gambling habits. Yo, man, how you lose $30 million in one night? How you do that? He didn't touch on none of that. And then when you lose the 30 million, you try to make yourself feel better talking about, so, you know, maybe we'll go and get fried and come on back and I'll get my money back. You're not finna get that $30 million back. The house never loses, nigga. Don't you understand that? The house never loses. Set your dumb ass up. He didn't address none of that, though. But you know what he did address, though? He did feel the need to make it clear that he's never looked at a teenager twice. Once, though. Just once. Just once. He may have looked at her once, but not twice. He always looks once, but never twice. Never twice. You know? Look, man. I know it's disappointing, it's heartbreaking, it's gut-wrenching to see your hero fall. But as the great Hove once said, careers come to an end. It's only so long fake thugs can pretend. You know? Drake ain't witnessed it. He witnessed it from his folks' pad, scribbled his notepad and created his life. You know? But all things done in the dark will be brought to the light. And once again, we don't have to speculate when it comes to Drake. because we have the proof. The proof is in the pudding. One more time. One more time.
Relationship with Drake. Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice for boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
What is it about a 14-year-old child that you miss so much at the age of 30 plus years old? I'm going to let y'all dwell on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to think about that because that's not something that... That's y'all's boy, man. That's y'all's boy. You know what I'm saying? I just know that I ain't heard nothing from DJ Academics. I ain't heard nothing from that lame. Somebody get Academics on the phone and give him the bad news, man. Make sure that boy all right. Somebody do a wellness check on DJ Academics. Make sure that boy okay. You know? Make sure he ain't OD'd on no Henny. I know Henny stock don't went up by now. I bet the Henny stock don't went up 300% all because of DJ Academics. I knew that nigga was a lame when he let Drake bully him into drinking a whole cup of Hennessy, a big gulp of Hennessy, and passing out on the live stream. Y'all saw that. Girlfriend tried to come in and save him. Maybe he don't passed out already. Maybe that's what it is. He's passed out from drinking another big gulp of Henny because he saw his king pass out. Saw his king tap out. Yeah, I bet that's what it is. Laid out on the floor. Passed out. Girlfriend can't save him this time. Just like Drake can't save y'all. Jay Prince can't save Drake this time. Tupac can't save Drake. See, what y'all should have learned, what Drake should have learned, was after Pusha T, and then he took the L against Common. If Pusha T wasn't enough, Common should have been. If Pusha T wasn't enough to let Drake know you cannot beat battle rappers, then he definitely should have learned his lesson against Common. Rappers cannot be MCs. It cannot happen. It's impossible. This is Michael Jordan versus John Stockton. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. This is Michael Jordan versus John Stockton. And for once, I kind of hope Kendrick keeps on going at his neck. Because when you destroy, you should destroy completely. When you set out to crush your enemies, you should crush them completely. And that's what we need here. We need this nigga to be crushed and to never come back. It's time. It's time for all these fake niggas to get up out of the game. Rap needs to be purified. And thanks to K-Dot, that's happening right before our very eyes. You just seen a fraud get exposed in front of the world. This nigga's career is done. You see what I'm saying? He's from Canada. Even Canada ain't rocking with this nigga. His own country ain't rocking with him. Kendrick done stole all that boy's credibility. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Listen, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. You know, like, share, subscribe, man. Support the channel, you know. Become a part of Team TC, man. Team TC, the truest crew on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I am the truest dude. And I just wanted to come to y'all and break this down, man. I hope y'all had fun listening as much as I had talking about it. You know what I'm saying? This is hip-hop, man. This is hip-hop in its purest form right here. All you Dre fans, y'all don't really understand what hip-hop is. This is hip-hop. This is hip-hop. This is hip-hop in its purest form, man. It don't get no more raw than this. So take this shit in. I know your boy took a major L, the third L of his career, possibly the biggest L of his career. But this is what real hip-hop looks like. All that shit that Kendrick was saying that probably went over y'all heads, go back and keep listening to it. We used to have to do that shit back in the day. Certain people from Wu-Tang Clan would say something. Some shit you might not understand until years after the fact. Like, oh, damn, that's what he meant by that. Shit. But you're young, so you might not get it right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like a father telling his son, you might not understand what I'm saying right now because you're young. But you will when you get older. Y'all might not understand the things that Kendrick is saying right now, but you will later on when you get older. You know what I mean? It's called insight and enlightenment. And that's what we're here to do. We, the culture. We're here to provide you with the things that Drake can't provide you with. Enlightenment, insight, foresight. You know what I'm saying? So, you all have a good night, man. Be well, be blessed. And hey, we'll see you on the next go round. All right then? All right then. Truest crew. Be all right. Be good, man. Salute.